Yeehaw! The KGC Show with Cowboy Caden. The KGC Show with Cowboy Caden. Everybody know, ohs. Everybody know, ohs. The KGC Show.
Hello, everybody. Before we start today's episode of the KGC Show, I want you guys to be the first one. If you guys haven't seen Danni Stefanetti's world premiere music video for The Timing Was On, and she might be joining us after we get done with this. So watch the video and then come back for more. We'll be right back.
Tell you my heart and tell you my life. I don't know what it's like to be with you now and hold you tonight. I'll try to write the song, maybe I'll go another day. Maybe you'll hear my song playing on the radio one day. But if the timing was off by just 1 second, if the timing was off, I would have never mentioned. But if the timing was wrong, I'm so glad that it wasn't. 'Cause the reason that I wrote this song is the timing was on. Now I know how to laugh when you're not far away. You're here with me, babe. Now I know who to call if my world fell to pieces or you catch my fall. I'll try to write this song, maybe I'll go another day. Maybe you hear my song and all of these feelings will stay. But if the timing was off by just 1 second, if the timing was off, I would have never mentioned. But if the timing was wrong, I'm so glad that it wasn't. 'Cause the reason that I wrote this song is 'cause the timing is on. If it was off by a second, I wouldn't know your name. If it was off by a second, how my life would have changed. Now I know what it's like to tell you my heart and tell you my life. Now I know what it's like to be with you now and hold you tonight. And hold you tonight. I'll try to write this song. Oh, I'll try to write this song. 'Cause the timing is on. Oh, it's just the timing was on.
All right. Thank you guys so much we hope you guys enjoyed that video. And now today we are joined by, wow, Josie Music Award winner and many more other things. She is incredible, and I'm so proud of her and her career. We're going to talk a little bit about that. The last time you guys saw my friend, she took over for me. Now the reins have returned, and I'm back talking to her, and I can't wait to talk to her and catch up with her. Please make welcome Australia's and America's sweetheart and a fan favorite on the KGC show. Please make welcome back Danni Stefanetti. Danni, how you doing, my friend?
Aiden, thank you for the warm welcome and for always sticking by my music since the very start. You know, you're one of the first podcasts in America to get me on, and you're a true friend of mine, and I'm just like blessed, super blessed to have your support.
Vice versa, and I'm so proud of you. And how's things been going for you since we last talked, my friend?
Well, it's been really busy. I haven't had much sleep. It's like pretty much I've been performing and recording and writing new music and putting new music out. And I wasn't expecting to drop a new single this early in the year because You Got Me Thinking of You was making its way around the world. And you know, you did a video of it, and a lot of my other koala bears have done videos of it. So that song was doing really well on different radio stations. But we decided to release a new song on Valentine's Day, and that was the timing was on. And to my surprise, the video came together within a day and a half, and we had the music video a day before the song got released, so we thought we may as well put it out there. And when we did the YouTube premiere, you were already on. I don't know if you got told to be on the premiere, but you just got on.
Well, Danni, I loved watching your music videos, and you're working with Jeff Panzer, and
Yes.
talk about a great mind of Jeff Panzer when you were creating this music video. What was that like, going into Panzer's vision for that music video? What was the plan for the music video?
Well, in the studio process of us collaborating on that song, and putting all the production together and everything, taking it from my voice memo, I had the song, you know, as a voice memo form, and then putting strings, and he had all these drum ideas and bass and all the instrumentation. It took it to another level. But I didn't quite know, like I had some ideas, some footage I wanted for a video, but I took it to Jeffrey and I said, hey, I could edit this. I think it's fine. Like, he's like, oh, let me do something with this. Obviously, I'll let him. And wow, he took something that was like pretty ordinary, the footage I had, and he just made it, once again, he Panzerized it. It was pretty amazing. He put me in a billboard in Times Square, and it was just incredible.
So when you think back on what it's been like since you've been working with Jeff, what is one word that you could describe to use that? What it's like for you working with such a brilliant mind like Jeff? What has that been like for you?
Well, I guess what he does best and what he's known for is to take good qualities in an artist and bring out their strengths, and that's certainly what he did with me. I had a lot of visions, I had a lot of songs, but I didn't know where I was supposed to be, because it's such a confusing industry, you know, the music business or entertainment. You can have a lot of strengths, but if we don't know where to direct it and place it, it's kind of like we could be drifting through life. And he kind of focused me in, and definitely made me notice things about myself I didn't even notice, you know, and pulled those out of me and said, oh, with that, I think that's what will work for you. So yeah, we've just been taking it day by day, and the fruits, you know, have been very great. So I would say that working with Jeffrey is, you know, and especially on his video side and musicality, is he Brian Wilsoned my music.
And yeah, that's a good way to say that. Talk
Yeah.
to us a little bit about what it's like for you as a musician now, now than when it was when you first started. Because I remember when we first, or one of our first meetings or first interviews that we did, yeah, you said you have over 500 songs that you've written. What
Oh,
was the writing?
300?
Huh?
300?
Oh, 300. I'm sorry.
Like, getting there.
All right. Caden moment.
Kaden moment.
Yeah. But what was it like, knowing that you have about 300 songs in the can that you could pull from? And was this kind of like your first like love song type thing and what was it that just kind of made it fit right for Valentine's Day?
Oh, well, I've always written about love since I was a child, even before I fell in love. So I've always found love something very easy to write about. But this particular song, The Timing Was On, is definitely one of my favorite love songs. And the way it just came out of me in like 3 minutes, and they're usually my best songs. And then the way the music came together in the studio when we put it with Jeff, and it just really moved me. And then putting a great visual video to it set in Times Square just took it to another level, and it almost made me cry when I was putting the closed captions over the top. I was like, did we do this? Like, how did we do this?
So
Yeah.
So what was it like? Because in the music video, I don't want to give too much away. Well, if you've made it this far in the interview, you've already seen it.
Yeah.
You traveled to New York City. What was that like getting to be in New York City and be in Times Square for the music video shoot? What was that like?
Well, I don't want to give too much away, but I actually did a lot of it from California.
Oh, I
Using, yeah, different technology and green screens and all sorts of things. So yeah.
yeah. I, I thought the magic should live a little bit,
But I did dream up the movie of it. It was like set like a couple meeting in New York City. It's got that cinematic movie style to it, which I wanted to capture from some movies like Serendipity and Closer with Natalie Portman and Jude Law. It has that rush of people walking towards each other and locking eyes, and that's what I think we captured in the video.
Yeah, and I think that you captured it so well because, it's almost the reason why I asked the question the way I did, because
Yeah.
it was almost like you went to New York City and you were in Times Square and it resonated with the rest of us that were watching it.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. When you, did you know that that was the type of vision that you wanted to do, or did you just kind of want to do something different from You Got Me Thinking of You? And what an incredible video that was too.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I did know that I wanted it set in New York. I didn't necessarily think Times Square, but I definitely knew. I remember saying to Jeffrey and Evan B. Stone, who's the editor, I remember saying, like, oh, I want it near Rockefeller, couples in this ice skating ring, and, maybe there could be snow on me and things like that. But some of that wasn't realistic, especially living in California. So, yeah, I could have flown over there and we could have done that kind of thing. But we made it work with what we had. And we captured the spirit of the song, and the guys did a really great job of doing that in the post-production.
Yeah, and I understand that you're playing a lot in California. You've been playing a lot of live shows.
A lot.
How's that been going for you?
Oh, the crowds have been beautiful and very supportive. They're coming down to my shows and bringing their friends along to watch as well. They've become my koala bears. And yeah, we're just like, they're the first ones in the California desert to hear my new material, even before we're dropping the album. So the people that come into my live shows are getting like the first listen of my new music. And I'm testing it on the crowds and seeing which songs they gravitate to. And the reception has been wild.
what have you had any like interactions after a show where somebody just walks up to you, like like how I've told you many of times how your music has helped me, and
Oh,
after I ask this question, I want to highlight one of my personal Danny Stefanetti favorite memories
oh,
with you, if that's okay with you. But um
yeah.
what has there been a certain individual that has walked up to you uh that just spoke like your music healed them through whatever they were going through?
Yes. I've had, some people cry, or some people come and give me a letter or a song request, or say how they want me to sing at a wedding or a funeral, all different things, but and written me beautiful cards. But one in particular, I do remember a gentleman when I was only about, I think about 14 years old, and years later he sent us an email saying that I think he was going to commit suicide, and one of my songs came on, and he wrote this to me and my parents and told he found my old record, and the song came on, and it kind of just made him tear up, and he was very inspired by that song, and it helped him a lot emotionally. So yeah, I have heard stories of that.
Yeah. What is that like for you as a songwriter, knowing that that's your music that touched somebody and saved their life, man?
Well, the fact that I can even play a little part in, like, the chance of my song coming on, or him finding my disc all those years later, was beautiful.
Yeah.
I think that that's what music should do. It should uplift you, and when you put on your favorite song, it should bring back memories and put you back in a good place. With the timing was on, like, almost, it's a magical song that brings you to a place of like being love struck. So I hope that puts everybody in a good place. It's not a sad song, it's a pretty uplifting song.
Yeah.
But I know I've had songs and artists in my life that I that at when I'm feeling down, I'll put on their music and I'll feel really good about myself. So I think
Yeah.
that is the power of music.
Yeah. And I'm going to talk a little bit about my favorite Danny memory, because this is something that means the world to me. A couple months ago, my grandmother was here visiting from California, and
Yeah.
I had got it set up working with Jeff and everything to where she called my grandmother. And I just want to say, Danny didn't have to do that, but well, I think she did because
Oh,
Jeff told her. But uh, but the fact that she did meant the world to not only me and to my family. And so what that did for
oh.
us, it meant the world to all of us. And we just wanted, on behalf of my family, thank you for what you did.
Wow, well, thank you very much. That was an honor. And
It
I wanted them to come down to a show, but unfortunately I moved my
yeah,
location before they could come to a show. But hopefully one of these days I can see your family again.
yeah, that was incredible. And I just had to make mention of that because that is the real person that Danny is. Most of these people that I watch interview her, they're like, oh, they talk to her and they're like, "Oh, we know Danny." They don't know Danny like I know Danny, and
Oh, thank you,
just
Caden.
having that memory meant the world to me. So that's something
Oh,
I live
that's
with forever.
touching.
But talk to us a little bit about your upcoming plans for 2024, bigger and better year for Danny Stefanetti.
Yeah, it is. 2024 has almost been like a fireworks has already exploded this year, and from the start of timing was at the end of timing was on video. Did you see the fireworks?
Yeah,
That was Jeff's idea, and the sound coming on at the end too.
yeah,
um, I feel like this year is going to be a bit of a fireworks. Slow ripples of my music going through, but lots of exciting moments. Can't wait for the Elvira music video to come out with the Oak Ridge Boys, which I'm doing a cameo in, alongside, Kid Rock and everybody. So that's going to be definitely a big fireworks. But everything else has kind of happened organically, and people like yourself that have been sharing what I'm doing, and Angel Wings and Epic Roxy and Mark and Donna, and I'm leaving out so many names, but thank you everyone that's going through an effort of making videos, and Nigel at Wesley Media Hub, all of you guys for like coming on board my koala team and just like sharing it around, and I'm blown away with like all the support.
Well, they're all supporting such an amazing, incredible talent, and man, I'm honored to have you a part of my team, of my family, because this podcast is like a family. Every guest that I interview, we all come together, and I always make mention, any podcast that I'm on or anything like that, I always make sure to say that you're my most meaningful artist that I've had on, because seeing your career grow and what that does for me, it keeps it all going. And
and your career has been growing as well, Caden.
Yes, I had announced. Well, I haven't announced it yet, but you know what? Since you announced the Elvira thing, I guess I'm going to announce this. Got new merchandise, ladies and gentlemen. You guys can
You
go.
do?
I do.
I didn't know you had new merch.
Yeah, I got shirts and hats and pens and stickers and everything. So if you guys want one, just shoot me a message and I'll put it out there. But that's not about. We'll talk about
that. KGC show merch.
Yes, it's a KGC show merch, and we might even be doing a special Cowboy Caden t-shirt. How about that?
Oh, I love that.
Since Danny nicknames me Cowboy,
no, I would be interested in that. Yeah. It brings back the memory of the jingle.
Yeah. But Danny, I want to end this interview with doing a little rapid fire Q&A. What do you think about that?
Yes, I love it. Great idea.
Well, what's your favorite kind of tea that you drink?
Right now I'm drinking green tea. That's my favorite, I would say.
What's your favorite movie?
Oh. I got so many. I would probably say Serendipity.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
You've seen it? It's great, isn't it?
Yeah. What's your favorite?
And What a Girl Wants.
I haven't seen that one.
Back in the day. You should see it. It's a good one.
What's your favorite TV show?
I used to love One Tree Hill. And probably my favorite of all time TV shows is Seinfeld.
Oh, that reminds me of Danny speaking.
I'm not going to do the dance.
Bust it out, Danny. But,
Elaine dance.
Yeah. And also, what's your favorite book?
My favorite book? I need to read a little bit more. I'm a terrible reader, just being honest. Huh?
We'll just say this because it could be true.
I like magazines.
There you go.
That have lots of
photos. Or Behind the Beard by William Lee Golden. There you go.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. Hey, William Lee Golden and the Goldens. Make sure that you guys check them out and go to WilliamLeeGoldenandtheGoldens.com because they are playing some shows and you guys do not want to miss it. In fact, they're playing a show the day of us recording it. They're playing somewhere USA, so make sure that you guys go support Chris Rusty.
Orange Blossom Opry and Hattingburg, or there's a couple of, are they in Florida or are they in MS somewhere?
They're in Mississippi.
MA or MS? One of those American states.
But yes, make sure that you guys go help William Lee Golden and the Goldens and Danni Stefanetti. And the last two questions I got for you is where can people, they are my favorite band too. Where can people keep up with you? I know that they can go to Facebook and watch some of your old Danny speaking episodes.
Yes, they can.
But where can people keep up with you?
Well, the best place to keep up with my news and bio and music and videos, all of that, is DanniStefanetti.com, and I also have merch on there. And also, I'm on Twitter every day, Instagram. I just joined Threads. Are you on Threads, Caden?
I am. I don't know how to work it, so maybe after this you can teach me how to do it.
Yeah, it's just like, it feels a little bit like Twitter, but you can add photos and carousels and things like that. Yeah. But yeah, I'm on YouTube. I'm growing my YouTube channel. So yeah, come on over, say hello, share my videos, and thank you for everybody listening.
Yes, and we also have, before we get out of here today, we have to give a happy birthday shout out to Epic Roxy here tonight.
Yes.
Today is her birthday, as the day that we are recording it. So happy birthday, Epic Roxy, and thank you so much for what you do for me and Danny and William and everybody. And thank you for just being you. We love you, and many more to come. And we always hope that you're getting better. You're always in our thoughts and prayers. And so is Murphy too. So I just had to make sure to say that. But Danny,
yes, a special happy birthday to Epic Roxy. You are the bestest, and we love you, Epic Roxy. She is truly epic. She is the coolest. She's a fashionista as well.
Yes, she is. Only our phone calls can tell you that story.
Yes.
But Danny, one last thing that I want to just ask you, and I promise you that this is the last question. Why don't we put both of our merchandise together for one lucky fan of the show?
That sounds like a great idea.
I think we should do it. Get some KGC show.
KGC merch and some koala merch.
Get some Danny merchandise. And
some CDs. Yeah, absolutely.
Let's do it. You heard it here,
competition?
Folks.
What's the competition, Caden? What do they have to do?
No, it's not a competition. It's mixing it together.
Okay. Cool.
I know.
You get what I'm saying?
It's kind of like a giveaway type of thing.
Yeah.
And here's how you enter. Yep. Just leave it down there, since it's Danny related. Comment down below in the comment section what your favorite Danni Stefanetti song is. And the one that we like the most, or whoever gets the likes from most people or is the most requested. Now, this might be harder than I thought. And maybe we might pick two winners, so that way it's a little bit easier. But so either Danny can pick one and I can pick one, just in case. Yeah. Anyway, Danni Stefanetti, the legend, and also congratulations on the Josie Music Awards. I should have started with that, but congratulations, and I hope to see you back there next year.
This year, I hope so.
This year.
Yeah. Thank you to Tina Marie and Josie for all the support. And I hope to get back there to the award show this year. I still got to submit my entries.
Well, whatever you submit, we already know it's going to be fantastic. And Danny, keep up the great work. And we cannot wait to catch up with you here again real soon. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys are looking at, I honest to God believe, future rock and roll Hall of Famer. And I'm not just saying it because she's on my show. I mean that with every inch of my heart. Future rock and roll Hall of Famer, my dear friend and yours, Danni Stefanetti. Danny, thank you so much, my friend.
Well, thank you to everybody out there. Big love to KGC Show and everybody that supports both of us.
We love you guys. Love one another. And love's going to win here today. We love you guys. Love one another. And we'll see you here real soon on the KGC Show with Cowboy Caden. Love you. Danny, why don't you take us out? See you soon.
KGC Show with Cowboy Caden. The KGC Show with Cowboy Caden. Everybody know, everybody know, the KGC Show.
There you go.
Hey, everybody.
Well, thank you. We love you. See you soon.
Yeehaw! The KGC Show with Cowboy KGC show with Cowboy Hayden. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. The KGC show.